Shout out to my good friends at Ken Boofy US. I have a really cool relationship with them now. And they're helping me keep you guys up to date on all of the newest ears from KZ. And I have two of them to tell you about today. I have the ZSNs, which you might have heard about. And I also have a pair of the new AS06. Now, if you're a fan of the original ZSTs, as a lot of us were, these ones have been completely redone. There's been quite a few significant changes to this one. And in a nutshell, they sound easily better than the ZSTs. It feels like everything has just been boosted a good 25%. So the bass response is incredible. The highs are nice and clean. I've had a few people comment that the highs on the ZSTs were a little bit sharp on the top there. Not a problem with these. These are, so far, I think, these are probably the most balanced ears from KZ. Now, I know that's a pretty strong statement, you know, considering that they got the ZS10s out there, they got the AS10s as well. But I don't know how else to explain it, man. These things, I mean, you can look it up for yourself. If you go on Amazon, this is probably one of the only ears, the only sets of ears that that KZ makes that consistently gets 5 stars from everybody. So it's the same internal configuration as the original ZSTs, 2 drivers, 1 balanced and 1 dynamic. There are obviously just different drivers in there because the original ears, the frequency response on the original ZSTs was 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. These ones are 20 to 40,000 hertz. So the ZSNs come in 3 different colors. You got 3 choices. You can get black, you can get cayenne, and then there's this really cool sort of purple silver mix where the plate is silver on that one. But that's the only difference. They're just different colors. Same ears. And these guys are only like 24 bucks on the Amazon US site. So this, as it stands right now, is my favorite earpiece design from KZ. These are the only ones that I can put in my ears and not ever have to worry about adjusting while I'm playing. The only other ones are my TRN V80s, which you guys know are my go-to ears, right? But because these are smaller, there's a bit of a smaller design, you can get them in there and they're nice and comfortable. And yeah, I found myself never having to stop to adjust any one of the ears. So the isolation is great, the sound clarity is fantastic, and the balance and the mix is perfect. You get tons of lows, but they're not overbearing. Lots of highs, but they're not cutting your head off. Like I said, these are probably KZ's best balanced ears. Now the other ears that I have here that I want to tell you about are the new AS06s. Now these guys are a 3 driver per side, so there's 3 balanced armatures on each side. I didn't spend as much time with these as I did with the ZSNs, but I did spend enough time to be able to tell you about them. So these guys here, in a nutshell, if you're wondering what these are all about, you can think of this as sort of a 6 driver version of the AS10. So when you look at it, comparing the two, you'll notice that it's got the exact same casing it uses, just got a different color cap on it. You get a braided copper cable. This is actually the same cable that you get with the ZSNs. And the sound profile between the two is actually pretty similar. Now I listen to a lot of different styles of music on my phone just to test out different things, just to listen out for clarity and you know, trebles and mids and lows and whatever. Everything from Yellow Jackets, Seven Dust, Ray Shremmerd, Tesseract. Like I wanted to hear everything on these 2 ears, just to see if I could notice a difference between the two. And the only thing that I could really gather is that they both sound amazing. So I think the big selling factor for you, like to make a choice between the two of them, is just going to be personal taste. It's going to be your choice of earpiece design. Some people are going to take to this sort of smaller design. Some people might actually like, the newer sort of AS10 style design. So it's really just going to come down to that. So here's my thing. I would recommend these AS06s if you are currently considering getting the AS10s. Because I got to be straight up, man. These ones really didn't sound that much different than the 10s, at least not enough to freak you out. So if you were considering getting the AS10s, get these first, because I guarantee you, these ones are going to make you just as happy as the 10s would. Now, for those that were considering getting the ZSTs, don't. Not because they suck, but because these are out now. This is the newer version, and they're way better. Now, I mentioned before that I have a pretty cool relationship now with Ken Boofy, who is the Amazon distributor for KZ and TRN. And they've given me my own discount codes to offer you guys. Now, the bad news is, for some anyways, these codes are only available on the Amazon US site. So if any Canadian drummers are watching right now from up here, they can't really apply to you. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you live in the US, then these codes will work for you. So if you're curious about trying the AS06s, you can use the discount code BEATDOWN AS06, and that'll get you 7% off of those ones. If you're interested in the ZSNs, use a discount code BEATDOWN ZSN, that'll get you 8% off of those ones. So they're good for a couple of bucks off. I thought it was a cool gesture from Ken Boofy. These discount codes are active as of right now, but they will only work if you click on the link in the description. So I just want to end this off with a little bit of customer feedback. If anyone from KZ is watching right now, if you wouldn't mind a little request from a frequent user and a big fan of your ears, stick with this. This is a winner. This new sort of thing that you're doing with the memory wire and baking it right into the cable as opposed to having the flexible wire makes a big difference in the fit. Let's leave that whole sort of bendy wire thing back in 2018 and stick with this memory wire, because it's really a big deal when you stick them behind your ears. The fit is just way better. So that's it, man. Shout out to Ken Boofy. Stay tuned for more reviews. I'll keep you up to date on new models coming out, including there's a new 5 driver on the way, which I should have in my hands hopefully soon. And I'll tell you about those when I get them. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next video.